Yeah, so sure, this cycle happens to people that are in abusive relationships all the time because they haven't deconstructed. And so usually the options are they'll leave the cult or the relationship, find a new one. They may go back, like not believe in the same way, but they just don't know where else to go, like who to vote with other than that group. So they may not believe in the leader, but they may go back to that group just to have somewhere to go. It doesn't mean that they're a believer, they just don't know where else to go. They don't feel accepted anywhere else. Or unaliving. So if we don't accept them and give them a place to go to help re-educate them, to help them understand what went wrong, to help them say, anyone can end up manipulated by a narcissist or an abuser or be brainwashed or be love bombed, all these things. That can happen to anyone. I'd say the only person that can't happen to is someone who needs nothing. If you feel so completely content in your life that people offering you anything better than what you have doesn't sound appealing to you, then yeah, you're pretty darn safe from cults. And I know like almost no one like that. So how we treat them as this goes on, and even as they're still in there or considering leaving, will have a huge impact on this. If they feel like they have nowhere safe to go or safe landing, they will just keep playing along until they find someone else that will make them feel seen and heard. And if we don't make them feel seen or heard, well, I just told you what the other options are. So that's why when I talk about, learning how to deal with them as they leave, how to ask questions, how to be a safe space, how to try and understand their world, people go, that's not fair, that's not right, that's how we got in this mess in the first place. No, it's not. No, it's not. But it is how we keep the cycle going, because we just keep abusing each other. We keep othering each other. And I can speak to this because I left a cult. I left more than one. I know other cult teachers on here who left the cult. We're the ones explaining this to you. We're the ones that were taught to vote a certain way, and we did, and we believed. And then we got out, and people treated us decently, and were the opposite of what we'd been trained that they would be. And then it was like, oh, you guys aren't stranger danger. They were the stranger danger. And that is imperative. If you keep acting like you're a danger, then they're going to go find someone else. And then everyone can sit back and go, don't know why that happened. I do. Because had I left and everyone attacked me, I don't even know what I would have done. And these are very hard financial times. There's everything very difficult now. So there are going to be people that go to very dark places. And some of you may not care, but some of you may have family, friends, and neighbors or coworkers that you really care about. So you have to be very careful about how you talk to them. Their brain will handle the punishment. It will, because if they've actually broken away from that, their brain is going to terrorize them about everything they got wrong in this. Every time they learn something that they didn't know or didn't understand. Because I promise you, a lot of them don't know what the F is going on. They've just always voted that way, or they wanted a tax break, or they wanted the borders closed. They don't really have the big picture of all of this at all. They're not far right. This is just what they know in their community. And it just never gets challenged. So, it's a lot of this is really up to us and how we want to handle it. So I hope we choose wisely.